You never think you're going to be that person. You never think you're going to be the parents of a murder child, and then you definitely don't think you're going to be the parents of a murder child whose case is still not solved.
But that is the exact situation Nicole and Leroy Scott find themselves in tonight. 2 years after his murder, cold case investigators are hoping a deck of cards will lead them to his killer. News 8 Scott McDonald has a closer look tonight.
That's the last one.
A peaceful way to honor a life violently taken.
This is it.
Over 100 red balloons in the hands of loved ones.
2 years ago, my son was murdered on the street.
Released above New Haven on the anniversary of Jericho Scott's death.
You know, it doesn't matter 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, 20 years. There's always a piece of you that's gone.
Jericho may be gone, but his parents spend every day thinking of their son and are still waiting for justice.
You never think you're going to be that person. You never think you're going to be the parents of a murder child, and then you definitely don't think you're going to be the parents of a murder child whose case is still not solved.
2 years later, detectives still trying to solve the case. New Haven police requested for Jericho Scott's murder to be in the state's 4th edition of the cold case playing cards. Cards that are distributed across all of Connecticut's prisons in hopes inmates have information that might lead to finding the killers. Jericho came into the spotlight at 10 years old. He could pitch so fast, he was banned from Little League, making headlines all across the country.
Triple Crown finals, zone championship for baseball.
At 16, he was playing baseball for Wilbur-Cross High School with a promising future ahead. But Jericho was murdered outside his home in a drive-by shooting.
Our house will never be the same.
It's a family desperate for answers.
Somebody somewhere knows something.
It's something the chief state attorney, Kevin Kane, hopes these playing cards will bring.
They play with the cards. That generates discussion sometimes, and that leads to tips.
Nearly 700 tips since the cards were introduced.
And it's brought some solace to quite a few families.
Let me know if we can put your brother on here. Yeah, definitely. But did I 100% believe that something would happen? No.
Ayanna Sanders was one of those family members who didn't know if she'd ever find that solace.
It tore me apart for a very long time.
Saunders owns Good Hair Boutique in Hartford. In her store, the products being shifted and rearranged, but a picture of her brother stays put on the shelf.
Junior was my baby brother, so it wasn't like, he's somebody that I took care of.
Junior, or Derek Comrie, was murdered back in 2006.
After being in a depressive state for a very long time, I had to kind of just like come to terms with it and start to pick up the pieces.
Saunders says her 10-year-old son, Douglas, resembles the uncle he never met.
I have to change for not only myself, I got my son looking at me.
So she learned to live with the pain.
That went on for 10 years. No justice at all.
Derek's case went cold, so Hartford detective Andrew Jacobson decided to put Comrie's case on the 2nd edition of the playing cards.
Listen, we want to put your loved one on this card. This is what's been working for us.
So in June 2011, we got the very first tip off the tip line.
That tip from an inmate who heard Comrie's killer, Hector Torres, boasting about the murder. Torres was convicted in 2015, and his case isn't the only success.
The playing cards in Department of Corrections are a great resource because the inmates aren't all necessarily from one town. They're not all from Hartford. They're from all over the state, so they don't have an allegiance to each other, so to say.
Just a small handful of the 1,500 cold cases statewide.
It's really sad when you see how many people are actually in this.
But he continues to take them one by one. Right now, his focus is on the murder of Jeremy Williams, a man kidnapped in Hartford and found in a burning vehicle. For families like Jeremy's and Jericho's, knowing that in the hands of inmates with time to think, these cards may help other families heal too.
So the cards are circulating. You know, it's just hopefully somebody in there has some information that they, want to provide.
Solving this crime is never going to bring Jay back, but it will give us just a little bit of peace of mind.
Thanks to the cards, Saunders did get that peace of mind.
The fact that there was some justice for Junior, in a way, for him, then I'm more than grateful for that.
And she wants Jericho's family to get the same.
For me, it doesn't get better. You just learn how to live with it. But I feel like every life deserves justice. Period.
Scott McDonald, News 8.